All right, so just passed our Part 107 written exam, and we need to get registered with IACRA so that we can submit our application. So we go to IACRA, spelled IACRA.faa.gov, which we are on right now. First thing we do is go to the upper right there where it says register. You got a blue register button. Go ahead and click that. And go ahead and click the box that says applicant. And scroll down to the bottom of the screen and agree to TOS. And we don't have an airman certificate number yet, so go ahead and start with the first name and enter your information. Perfect. So click the blue login button and enter your username and password that you just created. And log in. And then accept TOS again. Start new application. Hit OK. And it takes you back to where you kind of left off, and so go ahead and continue where it says citizenship country. When you're done entering your address, go ahead and scroll back up. Hit that green Validate Residential Address button. It goes into the U.S. Postal Service records and says, hey, either your address is good to go or we need to change it with these things. So go ahead and hit continue, and it will make those changes that it has highlighted in yellow. And now you're good to go to keep going. Looks like you're all done. Hit save and start new application, and choose pilot, remote pilot initial, and scroll down to the bottom of the page and hit start application. And all this should be the same information. Scroll down to where it says supplementary data. Yes, you can read and write English. No, you've never been convicted of drugs. And And now hit the green save button. It won't actually change, but go ahead and hit save, and it did save it. Now click basis of issuance. And go ahead and enter your driver's license number. Yeah. All right, and go ahead and scroll down a little bit and hit save. And that's as far as we can go today. So in 2 days' time, after the testing center synchronizes their system with the FAA's system, in 2 days' time, so today's Wednesday, you'll go back in on Friday, you'll be able to enter your knowledge test exam ID into that knowledge test area. We're looking for, on your certificate that you got from the testing center, there's an exam ID number here that you'll plug in into that field. All right, so when you get that done, you'll hit the search button, and after you hit the search button, it'll say, we found this test in our database. Is this the test you'd like to associate with this application? You say yes, and then that part will be completed. You'll scroll down to where it says review and submit. Go ahead and click on that. It says, have you ever been denied a remote pilot certificate? Go ahead and click no. And do you have any medical conditions? Presumably no. Go ahead and click that. And then a portion of this appears below that. And it says, it has 3 boxes down below at the bottom. We have box 1, 2, and 3. You go ahead and, in order for box 3 to become available to review the application, you have to first click 1. It'll open up a PDF. You basically acknowledge that you read it, go ahead and read it. After you're done reading it, hit close, hit box number 2. After you're done reading that, you go ahead and hit close. And now box 3 is available to click on. Now we can't go past this point now because we have to put in the exam ID, but after you do put the exam ID number in there, you go through this process, you'll review your application and then submit it, and then depending on the time period, it could be the same day or it could be 10 days later, you'll be able to log into IACRA and print out a temporary certificate. Once you have that temporary certificate, you are good to fly commercially. And in about a month to 6 months time, depending on the FAA's workload, they will mail you a plastic credit card style ID giving you your UAS commercial certificate. And that's that process.